Hello there, welcome to Bizworld. The Housing and Local Government Ministry will introduce a mechanism for National Higher Education Fund Corporation, PTPTN borrowers, to discipline their loan repayments, especially in housing loans. Its Minister Zuraida Kamarudin said this in response to grave concerns that these PTPTN defaulters may not have the financial discipline and muscle to repay housing loans, which are way larger than study loans.
I think to own a house as opposed to pay a 50 ringgit PTPN loan is more attractive. Yeah. So therefore, with the ability to own a house, it would also discipline them to start paying for the houses that they want to stay for long term and discipline their financial management. So this is what we're trying to inculcate, the habit in the young ones, to start young to own houses and be disciplined in their financial payment, and the reward is you have a home. So I think for that small amount penalty for this PTPN loan, as opposed to owning a house, I think they would then manage their PTPN loan together with housing loan.
The mechanism, she said, will ensure PTPTN defaulters who have a bad track record in the Central Credit Reference Information System, CCRIS, to be better disciplined in loan repayments, including housing loan. Earlier was the launch of a 3-month online property expo known as High Homes, of which 50% of housing projects listed are affordable housing, with an accumulative 4.2 billion ringgit in value. The government is optimistic that the timber exports in 2019 could exceed the 22.3 billion ringgit recorded last year. Primary Industries Minister Teresa Kok said this was based on the increasing demand for local timber and timber products.
From January to May this year, furniture contributes to 36% of the total export. This is an increase of 12.7% compared to the same period of 2018. So overall, the timber products had increased 2.3% compared to the same period of last year. So that's why I'm very hopeful that the timber industry and the furniture industry, they are going to do very well this year.
She said this to reporters after officiating the Malaysian Timber Conference 2019. As of May this year, the total timber exports reached 9.1 billion ringgit, with an increase in the export of mouldings, wooden frames and furniture products. Timber product exports also showed a positive growth trend, rising by 2.3% compared with the same period in 2018. She added Malaysia currently has 4.34 million hectares of certified forests to meet the global demand for certified timber products. To date, 55.3% of Malaysia's land is under forest cover. Lembaga Tabung Haji TH net profit rose to 815 million ringgit in the first half of 2019, underpinned by its sustainable investment strategy and prudent cost management. For the first 6 months of 2019, TH had achieved 1.3 billion ringgit in income. This is mainly due to contributions from fixed asset investments worth 663 million ringgit, real estate investment 292 million ringgit, and Islamic financial market instruments 199 million ringgit. TH income is expected to increase when it receives the full benefit from Urus Harta Jamaah Sendirian Berhad Sukuk issued on May the 30th. As of June 30th, TH financial position remains strong with total assets worth 74 billion ringgit, 1.8 billion ringgit higher than the liabilities worth 72.2 billion ringgit. Harta Lega Holdings Berhad will set aside 745 million ringgit for capital expenditure (CAPEX) for the next 3 years, mainly for capacity expansion and technological advancement. Its managing director, Kwan Mun Leong, said of the total, 630 million ringgit will be for plant expansion and the remaining 115 million ringgit will be allocated for investment into Industry 4.0 technologies.
630 million is for Plant 6 in NGC and also Plant 7. Right? Plant 6 will start The first line will start operation in the first quarter of year 2020. Plant 7, we target to operate the first line in the second half of year 2020. Right? And we plan to complete Plant 7 by financial year 2022.
He said that during a factory visit in Sepang earlier today. The plant expansion plan will see Hartalega's annual glove production capacity increase to 42 billion pieces by 2020 from 34 billion pieces currently. He added the capacity addition will be cognizant of the market to maintain supply-demand balance. For investment into Industry 4.0 technologies, Kwan sees a need to propel the group's growth and reduce dependency on foreign workers. That wraps up Bizworld this time around. I'm Brandon Wong. Thank you for watching and keep tuning in to TV3.